Okay, so you're going to do single crochet up to 6 inches, chain 2. Very first video of our cow, you will learn how to count. So we count the loops, how it looks like a braid. So you're going to, I'm going to use this other hook to count it. So you count the loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we'll start with 22. And you chain 2 more and you go into the second loop of the chain. And you're going to single crochet into that loop. And then, I'm sorry, we're doing the lemon peel. And then you're going to yarn over and do a double crochet into the next one. So for the instructions on how to do a single crochet and a double crochet, you'll need to watch our instructional video on how to do a single crochet, a double crochet, and a slip knot. So do a double crochet, and then you'll do a single crochet in the next one. So then it looks like that. A double crochet, and it's follow up with a single crochet. So you'll do that all the way across. So we're going to pause the video and do that all the way across. When you get towards your tail, what you want to do, when I get close to my tail, we'll come back and I can show you what to do to tuck it in. Okay. All right, this is how I hide my tail, so I don't have to try to weave it in later, because weaving in ends is the bane of my existence. So I just did a single crochet from my lemon peel stitch, and so the next one is a double crochet. I'm just going to lay it down like it's part of this initial chain. I'm going to just start to crochet over it. So I'll lay it down like it's part of that loop. It looks funny right now, but it'll start to make sense. So then the next stitch is a single crochet, so that piece of the tail is still right there. I'm just going to keep it as part of the starting chain. So then the next stitch is a double crochet, and keep going for the rest of the chain, so that it starts to lay underneath the stitches. So I have another double crochet, making it so it looks like it's just part of that loop. So then when I straighten it out, the tail's already woven in and I don't have to worry about trying to weave it in later. So then I would single crochet my way the next stitch. Double crochet. Single. And a double. Single. And the last stitch is going to be a double. So we have our beginning row. So we'll just check it and make sure that it's 6 inches. And this skein of yarn is wonderful because it comes with a, and it's not, it's over 6 inches. Oh no, it is 6 inches. It comes with a ruler on it. So some skeins of yarn don't come with that. So it's not that I favor other companies, but Lion's brand is pretty good about it. So then for the next row of the lemon peel, you would turn your work. So you just turn it, single crochet, chain 1. So that counts as the first stitch of this next row. So you would do a double crochet in that single crochet you did first on the last row, and then a single crochet in that last double. So you're alternating what you did the row before. So everywhere you did a single, you're going to do a double, and everywhere you did a double, you'll do a single. So this last stitch was a single, so you'll do a double. And you take both of these two loops, and the easiest place to go is really close to the post or the V of the post. So right there. So if your tension is really tight, like Tara's crocheting, you go it and you're having a hard time, that's the easiest place to place your hook. And we have our double, and then we'd have another single. And this is the perfect kind of pattern to try to work out your tension so that you're not getting it too tight or too loose, so that you can see what your tension needs to be. It's not a very complicated, or it looks beautiful when it works up, and it looks way more complex than it is, but it's just a way for you to work out your tension and to make sure that you're keeping your consistency, and a way to make sure that your edges are staying straight. A lot of times it's difficult to keep your edges straight, especially when you're trying to work on an afghan that has specific stitch counts on the rows, or you're trying to work a popcorn or cluster, and you have to line up certain things. And if there's an error, you'll start to notice little pockets. It'll puff up because that's what makes it look like a lemon peel. You'll start to notice if it looks a little off. And you'll notice that with any of the clusters or any of that when we start to do that later. But you'll see that moving forward. So when we get to the end of this row, we're doing single crochet. We have our last double into the top of that double crochet, those chains that we did. So then we would turn it, do a single crochet, and we would do a double into that first single crochet, which then keeps going. You can see how it's creating a little bubble. So you would just want to make sure everything continues to line up. Okay.
And we do that 6 inches wide.
6 inches wide. And I mean, this would be a perfect for a little washcloth or a little dishcloth, anything like that. This is the perfect kind of pattern for something like that. It's the lemon peel.
Lemon peel. And we need to do 4 squares if we want the lapgan.
Yeah, for this particular lapgan, for this pattern, we're doing 4 of the lemon peel. See you later.